My name's Shannon. I'm 19 years old and I live in the suburbs of Chicago. Yeah. Don't match my socks and I like nice people. This is a letter from my daughter Lucile. Dear Lucile, as you grow and learn, you'll find that life never really goes according to the plans we make in our own head. That may sound like a depressing statement, but what I mean is that we may not be able to control some of the things that life throws at us, but we can decide what to make out of it. I want you to think of life as a blessing, something to cherish and think positively about. You are that curveball that allowed me to see things that way. When I found out I was pregnant, I was devastated. In one drunk night, my heart was broken, I lost my virginity, a lot of respect for myself, and in a way my childhood innocence. But I also gained so much more beauty because of you. I had to make grown-up decisions at a time in my life where I should have been learning and developing, getting ready to go to college, planning my future. But with those grown-up decisions are what have made me feel fulfilled in life and given me a purpose. You are a part of my purpose. I am here to help you grow into the beautiful person I know you're going to be. And I believe your purpose is the same for me. I spent a lot of time thinking about the decisions I would need to make in a 9-month deadline. I wanted a clear-cut answer to what the right thing to do would be, and I was angry at whoever created this world for putting me in a position to make such a decision at such a vulnerable state. The more I thought about it, the more it became clear that I wanted to choose adoption. All of a sudden, I'd meet wonderful people who were adopted, see beautiful families on the internet that just wanted the joy of a child in their lives, and I realized what a wonderful thing it was. I spent so much time doing selfish things, constantly trying to make myself feel better, and that pursuit I only slipped farther in depression. With this realization, I knew that to be truly content with myself, I needed to let go of guilt and blame and solely think about this new life, your life. I needed to clear my mind and do what was best for you. I think I made the right decision because with each passing day, I can approach curveballs with strength and peace. I know all I need to do is try my best to do the right thing. It hurts me to think that I couldn't be the mother you wanted me to be, that your birth father and I couldn't work things out to support you. But in my heart, I know you're where you should be, and you have 2 families now that absolutely adore you. With love, your birth mom, Shannon. The night it happened, we started drinking very early. And I got extremely drunk, and I just started dating Matt. We dated for about a week, and honestly, he was never really that attractive to me, but all of a sudden I was feeling like I wanted to be with somebody. So I came on to him, and he was leading me to his bedroom, and I looked at him and said that I did not want to have sex with him, that I was drunk, and I didn't want to lose my virginity that way. And so I went in his bedroom and messed around, and I didn't realize that it was happening, and next thing you know, he collapsed on me, and I was like, wait, did you just? And he said, yeah, I'm sorry. I felt extremely just betrayed and scared, and I felt like I lost a part of myself. I always all girls hold their virginity to very high levels, and I wanted it to be extremely special, and that was not special at all. So I felt extremely devastated and broken. The next day, I took my dog for a walk and met up with Matt, and we kind of talked about it, and he brought me the morning after pill, and I took it, But yeah, it didn't work. When I was pregnant, I ended up going to Texas, and just like, it was really good for me to get away and just be able to like sort out my own thoughts and feelings and see things from a distance, realizing that like someone did something wrong to me. From that point, I really didn't. I knew I wasn't going to abortion. I was really leaning towards adoption. When I first saw her, I was just completely exhausted, and they asked me if I wanted to hold her, and I said no. They laughed at me and said, well, she's a bloody mess right now. And, yeah, but I was afraid of connecting, because I knew I was choosing adoption. So I was worried that like if I fell in love with this girl, and I knew I would have a harder time going through with the adoption. And so I actually waited till the next morning to hold her, and I woke up and was in a lot of pain, but just went up and went to the nursery that she was in and got her. And of course, I fell in love with her. There's nothing that I don't care what anyone says. You don't know what love extremely is until you see a baby that is yours, and it is it's crazy. You would kill for that person. They are just, you put them before anything, and you realize that there's nothing in the world you want more than their happiness and their safety. So that's what I think love is. Now I understand what caring about other people really is. I think that's the beauty of mother's love.